Hey everyone, this is Erica with Save On Designs. So today I'm going to do just a quick little tutorial. I am making some really cute thank you affirmation magnets for lots of different styles, mostly teachers to start with because it's that time of year. But I had a friend at work ask me if I had any kind of little teachery gift. And so that's sort of what prompted this. And then I went down the rabbit hole as I usually do. So these are some coaching ones. And I'm just going to show you guys kind of what I did to make them and how I put them together. This should be a really short tutorial. I am using Eco Woods from Smokey Hill. So they're pre-finished material. I like these better than the Eco Coated Woods for stuff like this. We're going to do a paint fill using Expo marker instead of paint, which is going to be a lot simpler and easier. And these are super quick, great scrap buster. And actually I'm only going to do half of these. So these are some little coaching ones. And this is how they come off the laser. Super messy. MDF core and engraving is kind of yucky. So be sure you're cleaning your laser a lot. I am using the rainbow cleaner from Smokey Hill. Works perfectly for this. This is super satisfying too. You can see that foam turning gross colors as it's getting all that muck off. We don't want to leave these in here too long. And I'm just using a little microfiber cloth here. The MDF will soak up that moisture. So as I'm cleaning these, we're just seeing that go from icky to pretty in just a matter of seconds. I used to use alcohol on this, and I don't know why I did not realize that the rainbow cleaner was so good at this. You want to be really good about cleaning your edges because this Expo marker is going to stick to any of that laser schmutz that's left on there. So we want to clean these up really well. Doesn't take much time at all. And these, almost all of these, I cut out of scrap. So these are great scrap buster. And just clean that up there. And that's what they look like coming out. I am not going to do these specifically because since they've had that moisture on them, I'm just going to make sure that they're really dry. And I'm going to set those out over here. But what we are going to do are some of these cute little teachery ones. And these have the engraving in them. Oh, and there's some laser schmutz we missed that I want to be sure I get off. And now I don't want to do that one because I just put some moisture on it. Oh, that wasn't much moisture. We'll do that one last. All right, so I'm just going to take my Expo dry erase marker, and I've got a paper towel here rather than the microfiber. I suppose the microfiber would work too, but the paper towel is just as easy. And basically I am just drawing in all my little engrave lines. These designs are engraved in the middle. The words are scored, so they're single line fonts. Makes them really nice and easy to get that crisp line. And most single line fonts are double layered. So take that into account if you do these, that if you score once, it's actually going to score it twice. And once we do that, then we can just wipe it off and see any spots we might have missed, which looks like there's a little one here and a little one here. And voila. And you can see just how much that pops. And if you like the lighter, I didn't do a really deep engrave on these, so you could go a little deeper or maybe a little more power might make it a little darker. I just find I would rather do this than spend the time on my laser with extra engraving, since it does take longer and makes more mess in there. So yeah, this is the easiest project you'll probably do all day for such a fun little outcome. So these guys, I'm going to have lots of different sets, some teacher ones, some coaching ones. There's some special education ones that I did, sort of some other teaching staff that aren't, or school staff that aren't maybe teachers. So there's some little buses for a bus driver, or there's a bus driver one. These are some fun ones. Yeah, some bus driver, just sort of maybe some office staff that might be in a school. Some counseling, lunch lady ones that I just did, cafeteria workers. Oops, I already did that part. So lots of fun little choices, great things for your kids, for teacher gifts. I wish I had stuff like this when my kids were in school. And yeah, I think that shows pretty well kind of that process. Easy peasy. We're sort of doing, I would call it a fake paint fill. And got a little stuck to some schmutz on there. There we go. And actually this one had some sticking in there too. Perfect. And then I am going to use, got all my stuff over here. These are just some really inexpensive magnets off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description of the video. They're already sticky. You put them on. This will fit any of these. I've made sure that they're all the right size. These are 0.8 inches wide, so they're just a little under an inch. They do make 1.2 inch ones that are a little bigger. Here's one on the back there that I would want for something like this that's double layered. Would probably need a little more magnet. These are not very heavy at all. This magnet should do absolutely fine for those. So my idea behind these, which I don't have one made, probably a little cardstock and some glue dots. And I will put those on there. If you wanted to make a nice little giveaway thing, there's little cellophane bags you can get super cheap, 5 inches square, 6 inches square, all kinds of different sizes for however you want to present these, market these. If you wanted to give them as a set, that would be a super cute way to do it. You could print a little thank you thing on there if you wanted to get creative. Customize with a name on the cardstock. Lots of things you could do with these, but I think it's a really fun little way to recognize teachers or other people in our lives that we want to say thank you to. There's going to be some volunteer ones, some animal ones, just some like flower theme and space theme, just general thank yous. That'll be pretty inexpensive on my Etsy store, and maybe you'll want to take advantage of that and give a fun little gift to somebody to say thank you. So that's all I have, and thanks much, guys.